Kia ora. This is Kia ora Oz. Welcome to the channel. I'm Darren, and this is the continuation of a lap that my late wife Selena and I started in June of 2023. After her passing, I decided to continue the journey solo, safe in the knowledge that she will always be a part of my journey. Follow along and find out what it's like to travel this vast continent solo. Ka kite. Kia ora whānau. Welcome to the next episode. So I've left Broome. I'm about a half hour out of Broome and I'm heading to a place called 80 Mile Beach for a couple of nights. Then on to Port Hedland, I hope. Struggling to find somewhere to stay in Port Hedland. And then on to a place just outside of Karratha, a low-cost camp on the coast outside of Karratha. So this video will probably be consumed by the next 3 stops. And then I'm into Exmouth for an extended stay, so that'll be a video by itself. So yeah, we're on the road, we're moving again, heading in a southerly direction. So for the rest of this month, it'll be a continual trek south. So hopefully the weather starts picking up in the south. Alright, so we'll take that. This part of the drive is very interesting. Long straights punctuated by the occasional curve. So a whole lot different driving than it was when I was in Christchurch, let me tell you. So I think you'd be lucky to find a road this long, this straight in New Zealand, even on the desert road. Oh, this is a busy little place. All caravans, all bloody parked up waiting to fill up. Yeah. Unbelievable. Mile Beach for the next couple of days. That's my site. So it's about a 5-hour drive from Broome, and then 10 kilometres of dirt off the main highway into this campground. It's a pretty remote campground, but nice. And so yeah, just a couple of days here. Unfortunately, I want to get to Exmouth and spend a lot of time in Exmouth on the Ningaloo reef. So yeah, just a couple of days in each spot before I get there. Oh, this is going to be hard to take. Hey, massive, all the way back there. High tide tomorrow at 10 to 10, so come down tomorrow for fish. I don't think there's much point right at the moment. I'll bring the car down onto the beach, I think. Yeah, could be interesting. So yesterday I drove 4 hours down the road to a place called 80 Mile Beach. So it's the last 10 kilometres was red dirt, and came in here to the caravan park at 80 Mile Beach. It's quite isolated. The beach is massive. I think I drove on the beach yesterday 15 kilometres one way, came back, and then 15 kilometres the other way, or 10 kilometres the other way. So yeah, it's a long beach, 80 mile apparently. So yeah, today, bugger me dead, it's raining. I haven't had rain since I left Melbourne in March or April or whenever, except for a couple of drops in Christchurch while I was there. But yeah, woke up this morning, what the hell. Anyway, I'm still going to try and get out and do some fishing, see how we go. Not hopeful with the rain here though, but anyway, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Go fishing, and then tomorrow I'm heading down towards Port Hedland. Finding it hard to get accommodation, so I might be free camping for a couple of days until I get to Exmouth. So there you go. All right. So okay, Sam's fun fact. So the van is just over 12 months old, the caravan. And so since June of last year in the van, we've travelled, or Selena and I, and then me by myself, we've travelled a total of 20,781 kilometres. We've set up at 90 separate campsites in 91 separate towns and cities. And/or cities. We've been to 8 states and territories, and done 11 border crossings. So yeah, when you sit back and think about all of that, it's quite daunting. But anyway, we hopefully can double that by the time we get back to Melbourne. Well, not double, but we'll add a few more to that by the time we get back to Melbourne. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and head out for today. Threadfin. Not big enough, I don't think. Ah, it's a bit wet. Still got a rod out though. Hopefully it blows over. Oh well, beaten by the rain. I'll head back and watch a movie. Do some editing maybe. That was my only chance for fishing on this beach, so I tried to make the best of it. Anyway, on to the next spot, I guess. Oh, morena. Travel day today. I'm heading to Port Hedland, a nice little hip camp in Port Hedland. So yeah, yesterday was a crappy day. It rained all day, or on and off. I did get some fishing in. I did catch a threadfin, but I threw it back. Yeah, so so I'm heading off today, Port Hedland. Now, Sam's fun fact, hold on a sec, I've got to find it. So 80 Mile Beach, where I am, was formerly known as 90 Mile Beach. So it lost 10 miles somewhere. I don't know why it changed, but it is hold on, it is the home of turtles, and each year the flatback turtles, I think they're called. Yep, flatback turtles nest here, and it's quite a big breeding ground for the turtles. So yeah, 80 Mile Beach, which used to be 90 Mile Beach, is a big turtle population. Alright, so I've got to clean up and hook up and get out of here before I get chucked out. Take you along. sign that says we're now in the Pilbara. So West Australia Pilbara area. I guess all mining happens here. Of course we're heading for the major port of trading hub of Port Hedland. Hip camp in Port Hedland South. A bit of a bear. Nothing spectacular, but beggars can't be choosers. And there wasn't much available, so suits me. It's out of the way, it's quiet. I'll be the only one here by the look of it, and yeah, so what, I'm only sleeping here. Awesome. Port Hedland is a massive port for loading minerals and on the mining industry and that sort of stuff. I'm up at a place called Coonbarna Lookout. Coonbarna Lookout. You can look out from here. You see all of the ships on the horizon. All waiting to come in and get loaded. Amazing. There's something you don't expect to see in Port Hedland. Bummer, not open till 10 AM Tuesday. I leave Tuesday morning. I'm not sure I want to leave at 10 AM. Usually get away a bit earlier than that to get to the next camp, but anyway, we'll see. Maybe. What listening to Cuzzy music, sitting waiting for a feed for lunch in the middle of Port Hedland of all places. What the? I'm just having a look around the port area, come across this big mounds of salt. I'm guessing getting ready to be loaded onto a ship somewhere. Oh, morena. I didn't get up to do much yesterday, just went into the port and onto the public jetty and did some fishing unsuccessfully. A lot of garfish around. Had a few bites, but nothing really. So anyway, hoping the next spot's going to be better. Travel day today, so I'm packing up, hooking up, and heading to 40 Mile Beach. So I've been to 80 Mile Beach, now I'm going to 40 Mile Beach. So yeah, 2 nights there, on free camp, not free camping, low cost camping. So off grid. So yeah, that's where I'm heading today, and then after those 2 days, then I'm into Exmouth. All right. So Sam's fun fact: Port Hedland is the 2nd largest town in the Pilbara region, with an urban population of 15,298 as of the 2021 census. It is also the site of the largest tonnage port in Australia. The natural deep anchorage is perfect for them to ship off the iron ore being mined in the ranges located inland from the town. This ore is moved by railway from 4 major iron ore deposits to the east and south of Port Hedland. In the 2017-2018 financial year, Port Hedland exported 519,408,000 tonnes, 1.1 trillion pounds of iron ore. Right, there's also natural gas fields offshore, salt, manganese and livestock are also shipped out of the port. There you go. And like I said the other day, while I was fishing, there was 4 or 5 ships came and went, and still 20-25 of them out on the horizon waiting to come in. So it's a busy port. Okay, pack up and get on the way. But anyway, I've got a site booked, so I'm okay. But geez, there's a lot of caravans up here. So see what we'll see. Oops, I'm here a day early. Anyway, he's got me a site for 3 nights, which is good. So yesterday I pulled into, I think you say it, Gunria, Point Gunria, but more commonly known as 40 Mile Beach. Beautiful day yesterday, beautiful day today. Sun's shining, the sea is calm. It's quite a sheltered area, so kayaks coming off the roof today. So we'll get out and do some fishing and test out the kayak. Yeah, so came in here, it was about a 3-4 hour drive. I'm here for 3 nights. I actually came in a day earlier than I was booked. I know how that happened, but anyway. The camp hosts here were good. They got me a site anyway, so I've got an extra night, so I'm here for 3 nights instead of 2 nights, which is great. It's off grid, so just got to watch my power and water. Yeah, beautiful sunset last night. Just yeah, WA sunsets are just awesome. So that's what's happening today. Couldn't find anything in relation to the name of the point and what the origins of the name are. So anyway, if anyone knows, let us know. But there are, you've got to be careful swimming here. Apparently there are stonefish and tiger sharks. Yoo-hoo! I'm out of croc country into shark country. I suppose everywhere's shark country. Anyway, so Sam's fun fact: stonefish. Stonefish are the most it's the most potent poisonous fish in Australia, or anywhere. Apparently it's the most venomous known fish in the world. Stings can cause death if not treated. Most stonefish stings occur as a result of stepping on the creature, which forces venom into the foot. That's why we wear water shoes. While it's less common for stonefish to sting when it's picked up, stonefish stings can occur on the beach, not just in the water, since stonefish can survive out of the water for up to 24 hours. There you go. And the reason people step on them is because they're not easily seen, because they look like rocks. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and head out for the day. I'm going to drive up the beach. Okay, take you with us. Okay, ready to go. Oh, well, we're out here. Haven't caught anything, but it's nice out on the water. I've got to go and find a reef of some sort. I still haven't been able to work out how to mount the fish finder that I got given. So anyway, we'll work that out when we get to Exmouth, I think. Still at 40 Mile Beach. Didn't have a very successful day yesterday. Bit of a disaster actually. Drove down the beach and took the kayak off and put the kayak in the water, and that was all good. And then headed out. But I was only out for about half an hour and the bloody wind picked up, and yeah, the waves or the swell I wasn't really comfortable with. So yeah, so only after half an hour out there and really not seeing much action, I decided that discretion was a better part of valor, and I came back in. But when I was getting the kayak out of the water, I dropped my keys into the water. Like they were just there, I picked them up again, no problem. But the hob for starting the car and all of that sort of stuff obviously got some water in it and shorted out and wouldn't work, so I couldn't get the car to start at all. Kept saying there was no key because it's on one of those proximity things. So I had to walk back to the caravan to get the spare key, and that was an 8-kilometre round trip walking through the sand. So by the time I got back, got the car, drove back here, I always had it. So today I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to watch some movies, maybe sit outside, and yeah, I'm not in the mood to do anything today apart from rest up. So tomorrow early, I've got a fairly big drive tomorrow, probably one of the bigger drives that I've done, and heading to the Ningaloo coast, or to Exmouth, or a place called Yardie Homestead just outside of Exmouth. Now I've really been looking forward to go to the Ningaloo Reef. It's been a bit of a bucket list thing, and then hopefully while I'm there I get to swim with the whale sharks. So that's where I'm heading tomorrow. So I'm going to end this video here, and the next video will all be about Ningaloo. Right? Sam's fun fact: the Ningaloo coast is a World Heritage Site located in the northwest coastal region of WA. The 705,000 hectare heritage listed area is located approximately 1,200 kilometres north of Perth. The distinctive Ningaloo Reef that fringes the Ningaloo coast is 260 kilometres long and is Australia's largest fringing coral reef, and the only large reef positioned very close to a landmass. So there you go. The coast World Heritage status of the region was negotiated in 2011 and the adopted boundary, including the Ningaloo Marine Park, Ningaloo State Waters, Marion Islands, blah 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 blah. Anyway, it's World Heritage listed. It's supposed to be magnificent, to rival the Great Barrier Reef on the south. The difference being you don't need to travel for hours to get to it. You could pretty much dive on the Ningaloo Reef from the shore. So I'm looking forward to that. So we'll end the video here. Don't forget, if you haven't, subscribe. It costs nothing. Give us a like, give us a comment, and we'll see you on the next video. Ka kite.